Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to day 2 of the 2022 Football Canada Under-18 Women's National Championship. Six-a-side football here in Regina, Saskatchewan. We're getting ready here for Game 2. My name is Chris Hadisbeck. I'm joined by my co-host Dakota Sinclair.
Hello.
We see Team Ontario here running out. We've got great day of football here so far. Good first game. We saw Team Alberta won 40-0 against Team Manitoba. In Game 2, we have Team Ontario playing against Team Saskatchewan. Fortunate enough to be here at beautiful Mosaic Stadium in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. For those of you that don't know, this is my first time and Dakota's first time doing something like this, so bear with us if we make any mistakes. We'll try our best to get the pronunciations right. We've got the right rosters now in front of us, so we're excited here for Game 2. Game 2 of 5 here. Looking to set the championship Saturday up here. Important game here. We saw Team Ontario win their first game against Team Manitoba late Sunday night. Team Sask comes into this game 2-0. Captains here coming out for the coin toss.
Let's have a good game. Not out here, play hard between the rest of us. Saskatchewan, you are the visiting team. The helmet is a head. The football is a tail. The head, tail. What is your call? Head's the call. It is a head on the toss. On the ball. Which end would you like? Referee mark.
All right, so Team Sask wins the coin toss. They choose to receive. So Team Ontario will kick off here for our second game coming up. So Dakota, first time seeing six-a-side. We've got one game, half, whatever you want to call it, under our belts. You know, what are your thoughts so far?
Yeah, it's a cool football for these girls. Lots of runs and some good tackling and good football for that first game.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here. We saw Team Ontario play Sunday night against Manitoba, put the ball in the air a lot. We didn't see a whole lot of passing in that first game. I do think that this is going to be a little bit different. Team Ontario did a great job getting the ball in the air, making some big plays last Sunday. So we'll see. You know, I know Team Sask here is scouting and prepped for that. So I think we're going to have a great game here. You know, we talked about it in the first game. It's great to see Team Ontario here. First time for them at a women's national tournament. You know, we're hoping to see women's football expand there. I know that they're starting up their leagues with the CCWFL. And to have a team here at the Under-18 Championship is just awesome.
Yeah, it really is. It's nice to see, nice to have this opportunity for these girls in a male-dominated sport for, these ladies.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, we're playing six-a-side here. Field dimensions are 40 yards wide by 110 long. You know, we saw a lot of running the ball with six-a-side. You'll see the ball on the ground, a lot more kind of space, obviously, with the fewer players. Still, 40 yards is a lot of space for only 6 players on defense. So, you know, offense likes to keep the ball on the ground. But, like as we mentioned, I do expect the ball to be in the air a bit more here. Beautiful day for football. The little bit of a breeze, but it looks like at field level, with the way that Mosaic Stadium is set up, I don't think that they're going to have any issues with the wind. All right, Ontario here ready to kick off for Game 2. Nice kick picked up by Sask there on the 27-yard line. Sees a lane, hits it, breaks the tackle, keeps going. Nice job to hang on there by Ontario. Good return for Team Sask, number 30, Haley Prefontaine from the Regina Minor Football. So Team Sask here will start 1st and 10 on the 52-yard line. Quarterback Nevaeh Lang from Melville getting ready here to take the snap for Team Sask. Under center, hands off to number 21, Cameron Dubriel. Keeps her feet moving. Nice job by Ontario there to fill inside, limit the gain. Looks like we'll have 2nd and about 6 here. Gain of 4 on that first down play for Team Sask. Number 9, Calista Andrews for Team Ontario from Sydenham High School, making a nice tackle. Second down here, Nevaeh lines up under center. Little fake there. Nevaeh's going to keep it off the right side. Has one person to make miss. She does. Keeps her balance. Looks like she's going to take it all the way down for a Team Saskatchewan touchdown on the second play of the game. You mentioned Dakota, nice run there. We'll see on the replay here. Once she makes that one person miss on the outside, a little bit of misdirection by Team Sask there, faking it this time to the running back and keeping it herself, using her athleticism here.
Nice, big, strong start by Saskatchewan there.
So Team Sask here lining up for 2. So again, for those of you that are new in this tournament here, going for 2 is kicking an extra point. If they went for a run or a pass, it would actually only be worth 1. Team Ontario looks a little confused lining up there. Looks like they stay on side, and the kick is good by number 36, Abby Onsworth there. So that will make it 8-0 for Team Sask. Strong start for their first drive.
Good kick by Abby there, just sneaks it in.
Yeah, Team Sask had some issues with some kicks in that first game, so I know that they were trying out some kickers there, and good job there by Abby to get it through. We'll see Ontario here can respond. They had a good day on offense against Team Manitoba. I was fortunate enough to be here Sunday and see them make some really huge highlight plays and get their first win at a tournament like this. So we'll see if they can keep that momentum going on offense. Kind of a similar kickoff lineup here for Team Sask, similar to Team Ontario. Cameron Dubrio lines up and kicks it. Kind of a short squibber picked up by Ontario there. And Ontario will start with the ball on the 41-yard line. Looks like it's picked up by number 56, Ben Marshall from Cumberland Panthers. So Team Ontario here will have 1st and 10 on the 41-yard line. Expect to see number 11, Marie Satorio, QB for Team Ontario. Ontario with some motion here, lining up wide. And as we talked about, looking to pass here on first down. But good pressure there by number 7, Colby Frenwick from Team Sask to force a bad throw. Had to get rid of it, and nobody there, forcing 2nd and 10. Looked like the pass intended there for number 29, Tegan Roy. All right, so Marie lines up here, 2nd and 10. Spread out wide, they got 3 to the left. Gonna keep it herself, looking deep again, making the catch. Nice job by Ontario. Looks like that's again Tegan Roy, someone we saw make a lot of good plays from the Cumberland Panthers last Sunday. Starting the game off strong with another catch here. Nice job by Marie to get the ball there. A little bit of misdirection, making a nice throw on the run. Tackle made by number 34, Suzanne Lapierre, linebacker from Saskatoon. Marie gonna get pressured again by Colby Fenrick. Gets the ball downfield, gonna chuck it up and knocked down by number 36, Abby Onsworth. You see herself looking at her hands on that one. Probably an opportunity to make a play there, but still counts as a knockdown in the stat sheet. For those of you that are wanting to check out stats, go to reginarams.com/stats. There'll be live updates throughout the game. So we got 2nd and 10 here for Team Ontario on the 45-yard line. See here, Ontario spreading out again here. We got 2 to the right this time, 1 to the left. Marie in the shotgun. Has a receiver coming back behind her. Motion, Team Sask, small adjustment there. Again, stepping back to pass. Picked off this time by Team Saskatchewan. Looks like that might be number 34, Suzanne Lapierre again with that interception there for Team Sask. You know, we talked about Dakota that we expected Team Ontario to come out passing, and they've done just that to start the game. Made a nice big first down, but this time getting picked off there by Team Sask.
Yeah, nice grab there by number 34.
All right, Team Sask here going to start their second drive after that turnover on the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Going to pitch it out there to number 21, Cameron Dubrio. Number 1, Nevaeh Lang, lead blocking for her running back there. Kind of a quick pitch and then using her athleticism to get out there for getting that first down for Team Sask. Number 24, Hannah Martin from Cumberland, making a nice tackle. We see a lot of players for Team Ontario from the Cumberland Panthers. We've been seeing them make plays here so far in this tournament. Another nice tackle there. 1st and 10 here for Team Sask. Nevaeh Lang under center again. This time looking back to pass. Going to throw it to the right and knocked down. Have to catch the number on that. Looks like number 9, Callista Andrews from Sydenham, Ontario. Maybe a potential for an interception there, but a nice job to get that knockdown and going to force 2nd and 10 here. You know, we haven't seen Team Sask throw the ball downfield too much. We saw some swing passes there, but nice coverage there by Callista. This time handing the ball off to number 28, Shaden Magnus off the right side. Makes one miss, going down the sideline. Finally brought down there after the first down. Nice run by Shaden there. Number 26, sorry. Keeping the ball moving here for Team Sask. Number 10, Maya Sluban with the tackle. All right, 1st and 10 here. We see an offset player here for Team Sask off the line. One of the linemen this time handing off to her, but a little bit of a problem with the handoff there. Trying to get the ball to number 66, Jaya Guy, but a little bit issue there. Thankfully able to fall on it for Team Sask. Team Ontario getting some good pressure there. Almost capitalized on that fumble, but happened to bounce Team Sask's way. Nice job by Ontario there to get on top of Jaya there. Of course, in amateur football, if you're down on the ground with the ball, of course you are down and the whistle is blown. So we've got 2nd and 10. Motion this time, handing off to number 26, Shaden Magnus. Lead block by number 21, Cameron Dubriel. Shaden off the right side. Nice run for a touchdown for Team Saskatchewan. That was a nice lead block there by the running back. Hey, Dakota.
Yes.
Nice job getting out there, setting the edge, helping her receiver. You see her fighting downfield. Good block by number 77 as well. Shaylee Duda from Melville leading the way for Shaden Magnus for a touchdown here. And Saskatchewan will go for 2 again to try and make this 16-0. Good job getting the ball down by Shaden there, but this time it's blocked. And it looks like the play is blown dead after a block on the extra point here for this tournament. So not able to get that one through, but Team Sask here after another nice touchdown drive leads 14-0. Looks like some good pressure there from Team Ontario. It didn't catch the number, but nice job getting in there. I believe that might have been
I believe it was 24.
Number 24 again. Yeah, Hannah Martin. Nice job blocking that extra point. So again, just a reminder, we're playing 6-a-side football. 2 12-minute halves is what we're calling it. You can call it quarters or halves. It's a little bit different timing rules, so the teams play 2 quarters earlier in the day, and then they'll play another 2 quarters for a full game later. Nice kickoff here by Team Sask, kicking it downfield. This time, again, falling on it for Team Ontario. Probably had time to stay up and pick that one up, I think. Could have got a couple extra yards, but doesn't hurt. Of course, on special teams, in the end, the main goal is just getting the ball for your offense here, so they'll send him out. We'll see if Team Ontario here tries to put the ball on the ground this time or if they stay with their game plan and keep it in the air. Of course, in 6-a-side football, the only ineligible receiver is the center. Everyone else is an eligible receiver. Of course, you must have 2 players beside the center that are on the line. So you see here they've got a wide out to the right side lined up on the line, and they've got their left guard as well, who is an eligible receiver, so they could throw to her if they like. We see Maria lining up here in the shotgun. Looking to pass again, pressured, throwing it up, and falling incomplete there. Looks like she's trying to hit again. I think that might have been number 29, Tegan Roy. falling incomplete. Team Sask seems to be getting pressure on a lot of these throws, that time by number 36, Abby Onsworth. But, potentially a little early there by the Team Sask defender, but refs letting them play, and we have 2nd and 10. I think that was number 34 again, Cezanne on the coverage. All right, Team Ontario, her 2nd and 10. 3 lined up to the right side this time for Marie. Looks like pressure coming again, this time handing it off on the receiver. Nice tackle by number 7, Colby Frenrick. She read that. Number 21, Cameron Semlinski from Waterloo on the run there. Looks like she's a little shaken up there, sending the trainer out. Hopefully she's okay. Nice job by Colby Fenrick there to read that and come make a nice big hit there.
Yes, nice strong hit by her.
So we'll see Team Ontario here if they decide to punt this away. We probably expect them to. We've got third and 9 on the 34-yard line. All right, Ontario here lining up to punt. Looks like they will have an onside player. We've seen a lot of teams do that in this tournament where they have someone behind them, although the onside player is not a little bit slow going downfield this time. Team Sask didn't have a returner back there, so not a bad punt for Team Ontario there. And Team Sask will start with the ball on the 46-yard line. Maya Lacombe with a nice punt there for Team Ontario from the Holy Cross Girls Tackle Football from Kingston, Ontario. Again, apologies if any pronunciations are wrong. We got our rosters up here, but didn't have an opportunity to get down there and ask the coaches or the staff for some pronunciations. So we're doing our best, and we thank you for joining us here for day 2 of the Under-18 Women's National Championship. Nevaeh Lang pitches it out wide there to number 5, JC Goebel. Again, Nevaeh, you see her lead blocking. Nice run there on the toss, getting another first down there. Good tackle, one-on-one tackle there by Team Ontario. I believe that was number 15, Isabel Amble from Cumberland on the tackle. But we've got first down here for Team Sask. All right, Nevaeh Lang lining up under center again here for Team Sask. Their base formation. Handing off this time to the right again for Shaden Magnus. Cuts inside the 1, and a nice tackle there for Team Ontario. Have to catch the number on the replay. Apologies, a little bit tough to see some of the jersey numbers from up here, but we'll make sure that we catch the numbers on the replays and do our best to make sure that the players are shouted out for their nice plays. I believe that was number 24, Hannah Martin, again from the Cumberland Panthers on that tackle. So we've got 2nd and 4 on the 45-yard line. We'll see here if Sask decides to put the ball in the air or keep it on the ground. They've had good success with that so far. Oh, a little bit trouble that time from Sask. Looks like it ball's on the ground. Team Ontario falls on it and gets the big turnover there on the 50-yard line to force a turnover on downs. We see Nevaeh here under center on the replay. Looks like she was going to choose to keep that herself. Might have been a handoff to number 5, but had some issues there. And I'm sorry I didn't catch the number that fell on that, but nice job by Team Ontario. Capitalize on the mistake, and they've got 1st and 10 on the 52-yard line. Handing off inside to number 21 here. Missed tackle there. Good pursuit by Team Sask, but getting positive yards. We've got a late flag. Hand off to Cameron Zielinski from Waterloo there. We'll see what the flag is. Looks like it's a face mask on Team Saskatchewan there. So ball's going to be going up 15 yards, and Team Ontario here will have good field position, 1st and 10. So Dakota, we saw them start the day in the air as we expected, but maybe going a little bit now to the ground game. Of course, they did throw that 1 interception. I do expect them to go back to the air here fairly soon, as they did have some success on that first drive. Marie Sartorio lined up in the gun again, and looks like Team Ontario is going to take a timeout here. And we'll just take a quick break. Just make sure that they're set up. They want to make sure that they make use of this good field position here on the 40-yard line. Well, we have a minute. We got a good day of football here lined up again. Of course, game 2 here, Team Sask versus Team Ontario. After this, we've got Team New Brunswick against Team Manitoba at 6:30 Saskatchewan time, followed by Team Sask and Team Alberta at 8 o'clock. And the last game of the day here for day 2, Team Ontario against Team New Brunswick. Teams all fighting for a chance to play in that gold medal game here on Saturday night here at Mosaic Stadium. We've got another full lineup of games coming up Saturday. Looks like Team Ontario's here ready to get out of this timeout, and we'll have 1st and 10. Maya lined up to her left, to Marie's left here. Nice job breaking that tackle there, cutting inside, number 21, Kamlyn Zlitsky again. Brought down, though, by Team Saskatchewan. I believe that was number 34, Suzanne Lapierre. Again, we've called her name a few times today already. Good job by Marie to catch that high snap. Good job by Cameron to break a tackle there. But we've got 2nd and 10 after that tackle by Suzanne. So again, Team Ontario spread out here. You see Team Sask keeping their defenders on the left side. Looks like they're going to send one for some pressure. Quick pass outside this time, cutting in. And nice play there by Ontario, taking advantage of the numbers and sending their receiver inside. I believe that was 21 again, Cameron Zemlinski. Nice throw there by Marie Sartorio. So we've got 3rd and 7. Looks like Team Ontario is going to keep the offense on the field here and go for it. So again, Team Ontario lines up with 3 receivers to the left side. 1 eligible on the right, playing guard. Faking it this time to Cameron, coming across, throwing deep, and falling incomplete there. Looks like double coverage there. Team Sask with some nice coverage on the receiver. I believe that was to Tegan Roy. That falls incomplete, so Team Sask will start with the ball here. 1st and 10 on the 36-yard line. So again, we talked about that maybe going to the air. But that time Marie had some time there and gave her receiver a chance, but just couldn't come down with it. All right, number 1, Nevaeh Lang lining up under center here for Team Sask, 1st and 10. Faking it inside, bringing it out wide to JC Gobo to the left side. Number 5 breaks 1 tackle, hits the sideline, breaks another, and it looks like she's going to be gone. No one's going to catch her. 5, goal line touchdown. Number 5, JC Goble for Team Saskatchewan. Long 60-yard touchdown there that time. See on the replay here. Nice job. Good block by number 77 there, Shaylee Duda. Breaking that tackle there. Hitting that sideline, keeping her feet going. You see good job moving her arms, breaking another tackle and taking it all the way. Team Sask lined up here to go for 2 again on the kick. Good snap, good hold. That kick is good, making this 22-0 for Team Saskatchewan with 1 minute and 18 seconds left in the first quarter half.
Another good kick there by Abby.
So as we mentioned, it's outstanding to see Team Ontario here in this tournament, their first time really sending any girls to, whether it's a senior or a junior tournament. They're trying to build women's football up there, and I think this is going to be a great start. I was just talking to someone from Football Saskatchewan, and he was mentioning that because of this tournament and this U18 team happening, that there has already been a handful of minor football teams starting up for girls in Ontario, which is just outstanding. All right, Team Sask kicking off here. That time picked up and able to get some yards here for Team Ontario. Hitting the sideline. Nice job making a defender miss. Nice return by Callie Dory, QB for the Cumberland Panthers from Ottawa. That time, good job picking it up, keeping her feet up. That time, nice little jump cut there, making one more defender miss. Good field position here for Team Ontario to start their drive. All right, 1st and 10 on the 53-yard line for Ontario. Maria Sartorio lined up in the gun. 3 to the left. Looks like it's going to be a pass. Takes a snap, looking left. Throwing deep downfield. And looks like we're going to have a pass interference here called by the officials. Probably the right call, I think. Defender wasn't able to get her head turned around there. A little bit of a short throw there, but receiver did a great job fighting back. I think that was number 21 there, Cameron Zemlinski. Great job earning that penalty. So Saskatchewan here getting a 15-yard penalty. So 1st and 10 for Team Ontario there. They'll take that. Good protection that time for Team Ontario, giving Marie some time to get it downfield there and taking advantage of that flag. All right, 3 to the left again here. Marie looking left once again. Throwing downfield again, looking for number 21, Cameron Zemlinski, but this time falls incomplete. On that last play, is a little bit underthrown. This time, a little bit overthrown. Cameron not able to get downfield to catch that. That time, good coverage by number 30, Haley Prefontaine from Regina Minor Football. So you see Ontario not afraid to go back to the well. I think, they thought that they had that play again there. A little bit overthrown, but good job to see them keep it in the air. And we'll have 2nd and 10 here for Team Ontario on the 42-yard line with 20 seconds left in this half. Three left again for Marie. Looks like she's going to roll out left once again. Flag down, and that one's going to fall incomplete, I believe, intended for number 29, Tegan Roy. We'll see here what the flag is. I think might be offside, hey? Looks like it is on Team Ontario, so I think it's offside there. One of Team Sask captain Abby Onsworth talking to the official there. Looks like they're going to decline that penalty, and we'll take 3rd down. All right, so that is offside on Team Ontario. Penalty is declined, and it looks like Team Ontario here is going to line up the punt. This should be the last play of the first half. They've got 2 onside this time. Nice punt by Maya there for Team Ontario. Picked up off the bounce by Haley Prefontaine. Makes one tackle miss, and then a great job by Cameron Zemlinski from Team Ontario there making a tackle. I think that Haley had a lot of room to run there. If Cameron didn't make that tackle, that's a great job by her. Haley looks a little bit shaken up on the play. Trainer's coming out here. Hopefully she's okay. Great punt there by number 10, Maya Sluban from Cumberland from Ottawa. Just going to take a quick 2-minute break here while we switch sides, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to the second game, Team Sask versus Team Ontario. Just wrapping up our quick 2-minute halftime here. Team Sask up 22-0 here, and they will start with the ball first and 10 on the 25. We saw number 30 Haley Prefontaine down there, but was able to walk off with the help from the trainer and one of the coaches there. So hopefully she's okay. You know, Team Sask having some success on the ground here in the first half. We saw Ontario, we talked about before the game, expecting them to throw, and they have gone with that game plan, Dakota. What have you seen so far from Team Ontario?
Yeah, they've done well. Big throws by their QB. Just Team Sask's defense is there with their players and just not able to make those catches, but they've slowly been able to drive down the field.
Yeah, we know that Team Ontario, you know, is a fairly new team together. They do have a lot of players from the Cumberland Panthers on the team, which is great to see. But you know, a wide variety of players from a different cities and towns in Ontario there. So still trying to gel. They're doing a great job here in this tournament so far. Team Sask going to start with the ball first and 10. Nevaeh Lang, number 1, under center. Going to keep it herself off the right side this time. Good pursuit by Ontario there. And a great tackle by 2 Ontario defenders there. I believe that's number 10,
Maya there.
Maya Sluban. And I'll catch the other number there. I believe that's Hannah Martin. Just check here on the replay. Got a flag down. Yeah, that was Hannah Martin on the tackle. We've got holding, though, on Team Sask there. So Team Ontario is going to accept that penalty, push them back now to the 15-yard line, and they will take first and 20. Nice pursuit there by Team Ontario there. See here what Team Sask does if they keep it on the ground. They've had some success there so far in the first half. Nevaeh Lang pitching it out this time to Cameron Dubriel. Good lead block by Nevaeh again. Breaking one tackle, sticking on that sideline. Nice tackle there by Maya Sluban. So we'll have second and about, looks like second and about 5 or so for Team Sask. Nice job forcing second down there by number 10, Maya Sluban. Good run by Cameron Dubriel there, following her blocker. We've seen Nevaeh Lang be a lead blocker there as the quarterback. That's something that you don't see too often, but you love seeing her get involved. And as soon as she gets rid of that ball, she's out there looking to block someone. This time she's under center. Handing off inside this time to Cameron Dubriel, number 21 out of Yorkton. And getting a first down there, hard-earned yards. Just enough for the first down here for Team Sask. Moving the chains. Number 62 there, Violet Kirk from Cumberland on the tackle. Looks like we do got an injured Ontario player there. Trainer's coming out. For those of you that are wanting to check out some stats, they are being updated live. Just go to reginarams.com/stats. Our crew here doing a great job keeping those updated. You know, one thing that we saw, Dakota, in the previous game, we saw Team Manitoba kind of have a short bench. So, you know, we know that Manitoba has a great girls football program there. So, but to see Team Ontario have such a big roster is just outstanding for their first time. All right, just trying to catch the number there for Team Ontario that's shaken up. Is being helped off by one of her teammates and the training staff there. Believe that might have been Ben Marshall, but we'll see if we can get a number there for you. Nevaeh Lang tossing it out wide. That looks like to be a live ball. And we'll see who fell on that. I believe Shaden Magnus, number 26 for Team Sask, fell on that. So we'll have second and long here, live ball there. We've seen that happen a few times so far for Team Sask, where that ball ends up on the turf there. Good job by Shaden to fall on it, keep it live. It looks like it was number 61, potentially, or 81, sorry, Mara McPhee from Pickering, Ontario there, injured, just being looked at on the bench right now. We'll keep you updated if we get any updates. So Nevaeh Lang, number 1 QB for Team Sask, lining up under center. This time tossing out wide for number 21, Cameron Dubio. This time lead blocking again. Great tackle there by Team Ontario, though, on 2nd and long. Going to force 3rd down here. Looks like Team Sask is going to have to punt for the first time today. Number 62, Violet Kirk, with a great tackle there. We talked about Nevaeh lead blocking there. That time, again, pitched out wide and tried to get out there and lead block for Cameron, but Ontario, great pursuit and a nice tackle there by Violet, forcing 3rd and 9. So Team Sask here lining up to punt. Nice punt here by number 1, Nevaeh Lang. And I don't think that was touched. It looks like the ref is agreeing with that, so they're going to call that not touched. So Team Sask going to get a no yards call here. We'll see if that's of the 5 or the 15-yard variety if they determine. It looks like because the Team Sask player was the first one to touch it there, this should be a 15-yard penalty, I believe.
No yard. Saskatchewan, number 22. Player touched the ball, 15-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, so that is a 15-yard variety because Team Sask was the first one to touch the punt. So Team Ontario here, good field position to start their drive. 1st and 10 on the 52-yard line. We see Maria Sartorio back in that gun. Number 21, Cameron Zielinski coming across the formation. Maria looking wide there, throwing it to Cameron. Nice quick pass. Going to cut all the way across here, and she's got lots of room. Nice job by I believe that's number 36 there, Abby Onsworth, though, to stick with it. Good pursuit. She had a lot of room to run there, Dakota.
Yeah, she did. Good thing Abby got there. Number 22 to help out there, Raylyn.
Yeah, number 22 there, Raylyn. Also good pursuit, but Abby, backside pursuit there. Just getting enough on the ankle. Good pursuit there by number 22 as well. Nice job by Cameron Zielinski, though, to get positive yards. We've got 2nd and 6. You see 3 to the right this time. One of the receivers coming across the formation. Team Sask pressuring, but good job breaking a tackle there. And looks like it's going to be 3rd down here. I expect Team Ontario to go for it there, getting positive yards. I believe that was number 78, Abby Lowenberger, out of Melville there on the tackle. Working her way down. Good job by Team Ontario there, keeping the feet moving. Number 29, Tegan Roy on the run. So Team Ontario will go for it here. 3rd down and about 5 on the 46-yard line. She's got 3 to the right this time again. Looks like Cameron's coming in for the handoff. Going to cut it inside there. Good lane here. Going to use her speed. Breaking away. And Cameron Zielinski is going to score for Team Ontario.
That was a very nice run. That nice cut in and then just took that lane and went.
Yeah, great job taking advantage of the way they were set up there. Breaking inside, using that lane. And scoring a big touchdown for Team Ontario. Nice job cutting inside there, using her speed to get in a big play. Cuts that lead down to 22-6, and we'll see here if Team Ontario chooses to go for 1 or 2. Looks like they are huddling up here, so looks like they might be going for 1. Looks like they are going to line up with 3 to the right again, their base formation. Marie in the gun. Takes a snap, going to roll right slightly. This time hits her receiver, number 25, Maya Thompson, for the 1-point convert. That will make it 22-7 for Team Sask. Good drive there for Team Ontario, Dakota.
Yeah, very good. Nice catch there by Maya.
So again, for those of you that maybe didn't catch it earlier in this tournament, if you kick the ball on an extra point, it's actually worth 2 points. If you choose to run or pass it, though, it's only worth 1. So nice job by Team Ontario there. First team to score on Team Saskatchewan in this tournament. 7:57 left in this game. Big drive here for Team Ontario once they kick it off. See if they can get another stop and force Team Sask to punt. Number 29, Tegan Roy, getting ready to kick it off here.
Nice big kick by Tegan.
Nice kick, caught in the air there by number 36, Abby Onsworth. Going to cut it left side, see if she can make someone miss. Going to run inside to the defender. Nice tackle there. Good job by Abby to catch it in the air and get positive yards, but a nice job by Ontario. Good coverage downfield there. Limiting that. Looks like Team Sask going to start here on the 54-yard line. See if we can watch on the replay here who made that tackle.
I believe it was number 29.
Yeah,
Tegan Roy.
Tegan Roy kicked it off and made the tackle herself. So number 1, Nevaeh Lang, QB for Team Saskatchewan out of Melville, lining up under center. Going to hand it off to number 5, JC Goebel off the left side there. Gets a good gain there, about 8 yards, but a nice tackle by Team Ontario there. I believe that's number 15, Isabel Amble, again from the Cumberland Panthers. Lots of Cumberland Panthers making plays today. Good pursuit. So we've got 2nd and 1 on the 52-yard line. In this scenario, we'll see here if Team Sask just tries to run the ball and get the first down, or if maybe they look to have a big play here. Of course, not a free play, but sometimes you see teams want to throw it in the air here. Looks like they will just hand it off inside to Cameron Jubrio. A little bit of misdirection. Nice job hitting the hard inside there, getting a big first down. We see Cameron, big, strong runner, keeping her feet moving. Nice tackle by number 2, though, Allie Haggs, out of St. Mark High School out of Ottawa. So 1st and 10 for Team Sask here. 6 minutes, 48 seconds left in the second half. Ball on the 34-yard line. Nevaeh Lang under center again. Going to keep it herself. A little bit of a fake there to Cameron and JC. Going to keep it off the right side. There is a flag down. Breaks one tackle. Cuts inside. Breaks another. And is going to score. I think this one's coming back. That's a heck of a play by Nevaeh Lang there, breaking those tackles on the sideline, but it looks like it's coming back on a hold. It's too bad to see that come back, Dakota, after a nice effort play by Nevaeh.
Yeah, nothing sucks more.
So that will back them up. Team Sask, it's going to be 1st and 20 on the 34-yard line. Sorry, 44-yard line now. Great job to split the defenders there by Nevaeh, but all for naught here. We'll see if they choose to let her keep the ball again here, if they'll look to maybe put this in the air. Going to fake it inside. This time she'll keep it off the left side, and a nice job getting off the block there for Team Ontario. Number 9, Callista Andrews out of Sydenham High School, making a nice one-on-one tackle there. Going to force 2nd and long. We talked about Team Ontario needing a stop here, and they're going to have the opportunity. All right, Nevaeh Lang, 2nd, and looks to be about 16 here. Going to toss it out wide to Cameron Dubrio. Nevaeh Lang lead blocking herself again here. Cameron hitting the edge. See if she can get the first down. Looks like she stopped right close to that first down line. We'll see where the refs mark it. Looks like we're going to have 3rd down here. Nice job by Ontario there to stop her right before the first down marker. Maya Sluban and Isabel Amblem there making the tackle. Looks like we'll have 3rd and 2 here for Team Sask. Big drive here, big potential for Team Ontario to make a stop here. Nevaeh Lang under center. That time looks like there is a flag down, maybe some early movement. We'll see here. Looks like Ontario might have been offside. We'll see what the refs say. Looks like it is offside there for Team Ontario. So nice run by Cameron to get the first down there, but Team Sask will accept that 5 yards, and they'll have 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line here. All right, Nevaeh Lang under center again. Number 21, Cameron Dubrio behind her. Going to throw it out wide this time to number 5, JC Goebel. See if she can break a tackle. She does. Gets outside. Is going to take it all the way for a Team Saskatchewan touchdown.
Good work, JC. Does such a good job of peeling those D off of her and moving her feet and keep going in.
Yeah, nice little spin move there. breaking the tackle and then just using her speed to hit the edge. We saw a bit of that on Sunday here, and she's keeping that going here for her Team Saskatchewan's first game. Make the score 28-0. We'll see here if Team Sask goes for one or two. Looks like they're going to send the quarterback out here, going to just go for one. Nevaeh is going to pitch it out wide to Cameron there. Again, lead blocking, going to push inside there. And looks like she does get in cross before the ball comes out there. So 1 point there from Cameron Dubrio for Team Sask. Will make the score 29-7 with 4 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second half. Again, we talked about nice run there from JC Gobo out of Sheldon Williams out of Regina High School here. You know, nice job keeping her feet moving, keeping the arms going, using her speed, and getting another touchdown here for Team Sask. So we'll see here if Team Ontario can keep that success going from their last drive there. Put touchdown on the board, nice run by Cameron Zielinski. We'll see if they go back to that play. We've seen them have some success with that. See if they can find a seam. Looks like Shaylee Duda there lining up to kick it off. Nice line drive. Does get past her. Looks like she's going to go back. Number 3, Kaylee Dory there picks it up. Going to go off the right side. Breaks one tackle. And then finally brought down by Team Saskatchewan on about the 27-yard line. Looks like that is JC Goebel again on the tackle. Doing it on both sides, on offense and on special teams. All right, so Team Ontario here, 1st and 10 with 4 minutes, 24 seconds left in the second half. Ball on the 28-yard line. Marie Sartorio lining up again in the gun. Going to take the snap, going to look to pass this time. Lots of time. Great job by our lineman to give her time. Going to throw it deep, and it is knocked down. I believe they had, I'm not sure if Team Sask got a hand on that or not, if number 16, Daylin Messon did or not. She had all day in the pocket there. Great blocking by number 25, Maya Thompson. And looks like it's just through the hands of Cameron Zielinski there. So we'll have 2nd and 10. All right, Marie's going to take the snap. Looks like Team Sask going to send someone. Number 75, Tilka Chapman from deep. Going to throw it up, and it is picked off by number 7, Colby Frenrick. Their 2nd interception of the day.
Nice catch by Colby.
We saw Tilka Chapman get in there, force the pressure, maybe force a little bit of an early throw, and a nice job by Colby Frenrick out of Lumsden there, making the interception. So that will give Team Sask the ball on the 35-yard line with just over 3.5 minutes left in the second half. Looks like Team Ontario sending a late substitution on. We see number 2, Allie Higgs getting in. St. Mark High School. Nevaeh Lang going to keep it herself again off the left side, breaking another tackle. Cutting in again. Going to take this one in for a touchdown, but I think again that this one is coming back. Another flag. Nevaeh has got to be a little bit frustrated again. Her 2nd touchdown called off the board here.
Illegal block. Number 66, Regina. 10-yard penalty. First opportunity.
Yeah, that one is going to come back again with an illegal block by Team Sask there. You know, we've seen Nevaeh take it herself, make some nice plays, but just coming back on a couple holding and illegal blocks. You've never had that happen, hey?
No, never.
All right, so 1st and 20 for Team Sask on the 45-yard line. Currently up 29-7 with just over 3 minutes left. Nevaeh Lang under center again. JC Goebel behind her. Going to hand it off to 26, Shade Magnus. Here off the right side. Nice tackle there by Team Ontario. Number 9, Calista Andrews making another nice tackle. Limiting the gain. Some nice pursuit there by Gemma O'Connor out of Cumberland. Cumberland Panthers. See a lot of those blue helmets out there making some nice plays for Ontario. So 2nd and 15 on the 40-yard line. Nevaeh under center. Going to hand it off again. We saw them run that play earlier and have troubles. They're trying to get the ball to number 66, Jaya Guy, on that quick handoff. But again, that's the second time they've run that where they have issues and put the ball on the turf. She's able to fall on it. Jaya Guy is again here. So 3rd and long for Team Sask, just over 2 minutes. Clock is running. We'll see here if they choose to punt it or go for it here on 3rd and long. I don't see them subbing anyone in here, so it looks like they will keep the offense on the field. You see Nevaeh lined up under center again here. Going to toss it out wide left to JC Goebel. Lots of room. Nice block by number 26, Shaden Magnus. Going to cut in. JC Goebel going again. 5, goal line, touchdown, Team Saskatchewan. We saw some nice lead blocking there by number 26, Shaden Magnus out of Tisdale. Nice read by JC Goebel. Going to cut that one back in and get that ball into the end zone again for, I believe, her 2nd touchdown of the day. So Team Sask going to line up to go for 2 this time. Number 75, Tilka Chapman here, getting ready to snap. Snap is good, hold is good. And the kick is good again by number 36, Abby Onsworth. I believe that's her 3rd extra point of the day. We'll make it 37-7 here for Team Saskatchewan, up over Team Ontario with 1:40 left. So again, stay tuned. Our next game, we have Team New Brunswick all the way from the East Coast against Team Manitoba. You know, again, we talked about how great it is to see teams from across the country here. You know, Team New Brunswick, that's a long way here. I was fortunate enough to meet a lot of Team New Brunswick members on the senior team here back in, I believe it was 2016 when they played at Old Mosaic. So it's great to see the under-18 team here and just keeping that football, for women's football, going in New Brunswick. Sorry. All right, Cameron Dubry here set to kick off. A little bit of a squig kick going left here. Someone better fall on that for Team Ontario. Looks like they will just fall on it. And we'll start with the ball there on the 41-yard line. I believe that was number 2, Allie Higgs, picking it up out of St. Mark High School. So 1.5 minutes left here, Dakota, for Team Ontario. You know, what are we looking to see here from this last drive? Potentially last drive.
Yeah, hopefully just a nice big throw and a big catch and get it into that end zone.
Yeah, we saw him put the ball in the air again here. Last drive, it was picked off by Team Sask, so we'll see if they look maybe to go back to that run that they had success with on their touchdown drive. A little bit of an issue with the snap, going to hand it off there inside. Met by a couple of Team Saskatchewan defenders. Believe that's the D-line for Team Sask, Tilka Chapman and Abby Lohenberger. Believe that's number 23, Maya Lacombe on the carry. Nice job by, believe that's number 3 there. They got Callie Dorian from Cumberland Panthers in at quarterback now. Nice job getting the snap there and handing it off to Maya. All right, so Callie Dory lining up again for the snap. We see Tegan Roy going across, going to hand it off again here to Maya. Going to keep it herself, actually, off the left side. And had some room at the start there, but a nice job by number 7, Colby Fenrick, to make the tackle and force 3rd down here with just over a minute left. Time is stopped here, under 2 minutes. See, nice tackle there by Colby.
Yeah, Sask East today has had some nice strong tackles.
So 3rd and 7 here for Team Ontario. 1 minute left in the game. 3rd and 7 on the 45-yard line. They've got 3 to the right. Callie takes a snap. Going to hand it off inside there. Gets it and cuts inside. We'll see. Looks like she is going to end up being short here. Nice job by Team Saskatchewan to tackle her short of the 1st down. Believe that was, again, number 75, Tilka Chapman. We'll see on the replay here. That is going to be a turnover on downs for Ontario. You know, another run here from Kamala Zemlinski. She had that nice long touchdown run. Looks like that's, number 78, Abby Lohenberger on the tackle. out of the Melville Vipers football program here in Saskatchewan. So number 1, Nevaeh Lang here. Going to try and finish things off for Team Saskatchewan here. Currently up 37-7 with 48 seconds left. Lining up under center, number 21, Cam Dubrio behind her. Going to lead block, going to hand it off to Shaden Magnus off the right side. Breaks one tackle. Strong ball carrier there, breaks another. Going to hit that sideline. Good pursuit there by Ontario to make that tackle. Looks like Shane's a little shaken up there at the end of that run. Nice tackle by number 1, Aaron Campbell, out of Galt Collegiate Institute in Cambridge, Ontario there. So we see the trainers come out here for Shaden. So Dakota, we've seen Team Sask have some success running the ball here. You know, they haven't put the ball in the air too many times so far, but, you know, as an offensive lineman, I'm sure you don't mind seeing them run the ball.
Yeah, it's nice to watch.
The O-line's done a good job making some holes. Ball carriers have done a great job breaking some tackles, using their speed and athleticism to make some big plays.
And Nevaeh has done a great job in handing those balls off and then, you know, putting herself back into the play and lead blocking.
Yeah, a lot of times you'll see the quarterback take the snap and just get the ball away and kind of either fake it or stay out of it. But, you know, Nevaeh is not afraid to get in there. And once she hands that ball off, she wants to go and block someone, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's great to see.
All right, so it's good to see 26, Shane Magnus out of Tisdale there, getting up on her own power, going to walk it off here. Hopefully she's okay. So we have 1st and 10 on the 21-yard line for Team Sask here. It's about 38 seconds left to finish off this game. Again, for those of you that are wanting to check out some stats, go to reginarams.com/stats. All right, Nevaeh Lang under center again. Going to go out wide, going to pitch it to Cameron. Going to lead block again here for Cameron Dubrio off the left side. And going to take that all the way in for a touchdown for Team Saskatchewan. Nice run by Cam there. Again, we talked about Nevaeh wanting to get involved. Goes out and blocks the corner herself. And just gives a nice block for Cam Dubrio there to take that into the end zone. We've seen a good job there by Team Saskatchewan's offensive line today. A couple Yorkton Gritters leading the way. And number 66, Jay Guy from the Regina Riot and Regina Victorias. Going to go for one this time. Going to keep it herself. Nevaeh is off the right side and is going to take that in for a 1-point convert, and will make it 44-7 for Team Saskatchewan with 31 seconds left in the game here. Nice job by Shaylee Duda there out of Melville on the right side on the O-line, and Nevaeh, her quarterback from Melville, just taking it in herself there for one. So I think a lot of positives again here for Team Ontario. You know, of course, Team Saskatchewan is it'd be weird to call them a veteran squad, but a lot of players who have been playing football for a long time. You know, they have a handful of players that do play in the Western Women's Canadian Football League with some older competitors, so they do have that kind of that higher competition experience. But Ontario, for the first time in this tournament, doing a great job. Nice job picking up the kickoff there and making one person miss. Nice return there for Ontario. I believe that was the quarterback there, number 3, Callie Dorian from Ottawa on the return. Number 15, Callie Smith out of Melville. That's a town we've been saying quite a bit. And making a tackle on that kick return. Team Ontario going to take a timeout here with only 6 seconds left in the game. We'll see if they can draw something up here to get the ball in the end zone with their last play or two. So for those of you waiting to watch our next game, we've got Team New Brunswick against Team Manitoba coming up at 6:30 Saskatchewan time in 35 minutes. Should be a good game. We talked about Team Manitoba being a little short-staffed with their roster, so hopefully they didn't have any major injuries in their last game, so they do have a few extra players for their next game here. All right, Team Ontario lining up, 4 to the left side for number 3, Callie Dory. Going to hand it off inside there. Going to cut all the way back across. Breaks the tackle. Pursuit there. Nice, making another person miss. Finally brought down there by number 34, Suzanne Lapierre. But a nice run there to end the game for 21, Cameron Zimlinski. We saw her have a nice long touchdown run earlier. So a good way. Looks like they actually are going to give him one more play. Thought that might have been the last play, but they're going to have one more here. Going to take the snap again. Going to look to throw here. Looking deep. And just a little overthrown. Intended, I believe, for number 29, Tegan Roy. And that will end the game here. Team Saskatchewan moving to 3-0 with a 44-7 win against Team Ontario here. We will see Team Sask again here later against Team Alberta, against undefeated teams. That should be a great game here, Dakota. Looking forward to that one. But stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break and come back for Team New Brunswick against Team Manitoba. Thank you.